What's up, guys, and welcome. We are finally to the giveaway. I'm so sorry it's taken so long to get here. We are now surpassed 1,100. So, as promised, I got the questions and the prizes for you guys. So let's try to do this in one take. My wife just got home before it gets hella loud with TV. I finally got a quiet place. So, question number 1, Migs PNG. He asked, have you had any other project cars beside the SC? Yes. An Acura Integra, my first car, 94. It was awesome. Didn't do anything too crazy with it. Let's see. Next, Black Speed Racer. Black Speed Racer asked, how did you learn to do the front end swap? Basically, I was on Photoshop. People said you couldn't do it, and I was like, okay, cool. Let's do this, let's do that, and I digitally altered it. From there, seeing as I work at Toyota, I went next door to Lexus. And once I started seeing the spindle wheels in person, at first I didn't like them. So then I measured X, Y, Z axis on plenty of them. They know me by name probably at that Lexus dealer. And I just measured the fronts, and then I measured the SC front in the same kind of area where the spindle will go. And it's just more of a hands-on thing, I guess you could say. Next one, Joshua Ray Charles. Joshua asks, if cars just never existed, where would you have put that creative energy instead? Art, bro. I used to do a lot of comics and draw with my best friend. We had plenty of our own issues, and we had issues in comics, characters, all that good stuff, and even a few video games we made by hand. Monstrous, what are you wearing, bro? My cheap ass suit from Amazon, dog. You know, red's the color, infrared. Look at this. I had to get up like 2 sizes for my fit, but oh baby. Hold up. Don't forget, we got the Sonic the Hedgehog shoe socks to match. So we good. Next, Justin Time Lou. Justin's the homie. If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? I was going to say fear, but then some people wouldn't be afraid to act a fool. I would say if anything, it would be hate, honestly, because that would solve a lot of things too, kind of in parallel to fear. I think people need to fear certain things, but honestly, I don't think, hate would be one thing I would get rid of, because hate leads to fear, all that good stuff. Ski 3PO, why don't you love me anymore? I do, buddy. I'm just not back in Japan, but once we get back, I'm definitely gonna come see you as long as you're still there. All right. Nong Dang 69. What was your inspiration for the SC? Kind of vague. I don't know if you mean just getting it or just the overall style. Back when I was ignorant and young, I used to bash 97 so much. So growing up on Club Lexus, everybody was like, oh yeah, 97 Plus is superior, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dog, like, you know what I mean? 95, 96 is cool. So I did anti-97, just acted how the 97 Plus dudes acted, and it just became a huge thing in the forum group. So from there, I am the only one to talk down on 97 Plus and then do something about it. So remember that. Everybody else just talks. All right, and the final one, SC400. What wires to connect in order to do a CD009 swap to trick the engine to think it's in drive? Answer, I have no clue. I have a factory W58, so I haven't done this yet. Sorry, buddy, but I'm pretty sure somewhere on forums they could possibly help you with that. So guys, you may have been wondering why I haven't posted on the YouTube much. Oh, and the phone case matches the fit. Come on, you guys already know. So, after watching YouTube, there's a bunch of archetypes that I see that work. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to talk down to them. But it's a lot of showboating, I guess you could say. Showing who has what, and you get a lot of followers that wish they had that. On top of that, you see a lot of people investing in these other people more than they would themselves. I honestly believe there would be way more cooler car builds if people would get off the YouTube and just start doing their own thing, you know? So again, I do encourage you guys to watch, but at the same time, put your build before watching me if you have to, you know what I mean? As much as I would like to awaken your inner ism of what it is you would like to do and help promote that and help you go towards that, Put your vehicle first before any of these YouTubers. It's in a sense to where what I see going on is kind of how people, you know, when Instagram was new, oh, you need to take selfies or you need to post foodies of your cats. Look at Instagram years later, it's a marketing beast, and it just goes to show you. Another thing that really hit my heart was once I was watching The Weeknd, he came out with some new videos, as you can see, again, the outfit after hours. His videos told a story kind of like VH1 all over again, and that really impressed me. And I don't see a lot of storytelling in YouTube. I see a lot of vlogs, people buying things. It's like, hey, we got this car 3 months later, or let's say a year later, got it modified. Let's go ahead and get another one. There's no retention with keeping a car of any sense. There are a few, but it's just, hey, let me upgrade, which I understand to keep people tagging along because you're showing the biggest, baddest thing you got. But who knows? Maybe we'll get there one day, but now, today isn't the time to do it, or right now is the time to go for it. So that's really why I haven't made more, because I kind of want to tell a story, I kind of want to educate, and I kind of want to be entertaining as well, and not follow the molds of what has been out there. So that's the boring part of the video. Let's get to the giveaway. So the giveaway is going to be rewarding excellence. If you have commented or interacted with me, I will be pulling your name as the top interaction between YouTube, Instagram, and YouTube and Instagram comments, DMs, etc. So in no specific order, Kennedy, you have been really, if you guys are not following Gaming with Finesse, give him a follow. I know you wanted this, Kennedy. I am terribly sorry the box came out beat up, but this is all yours. Send me a DM with your address. I know I should have it by now. This is yours. Second place, Edward Jr. Edward 3 Jr., man. You know, you've been really cool as one of those guys that are performance oriented, and you understand that the other side of the spectrum is body. There's always somebody that has to do body, somebody that has to do suspension, wheels, setup, all that good stuff, and performance, of course. You've been really cool, you know, ever since I followed you on the YouTube and everything, and you've interacted with me in my DMs, and I'm really looking forward to your NAT. You know, everybody talks shit on NAT because of how it looks or whatever, but just like any NAT 1JZ swap, 2JZ GTE swap, you have to do it right, which I'm looking forward because you have the proper parts. Your gift is RevSpeed 345. This right here, all in Japanese with the DVD. I never opened. So again, hit me in the DMs, in the inbox, give me your address. This is yours. Oh, we got some, look at that Mazda Miata punch you in the face. Oh, look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, look at that, what's that, an Altima? Look at that Altima Coupe. Just kidding, it's a GTR, guys, but it's not a Skyline. So this is yours. And last but not least, I want to give mad props to OVO Christian. OVO Christian, it was probably about this time, minus a month or two, when I was in Japan, working on KindMaster, editing on my phone, and you were very kind enough to donate that $5 to get this YouTube started, which then snowballed into what you see now to help me with the extra effects, taking away the watermark on that. On top of that, you are notified, man. So huge shout to you. I don't know how much of a Toyota guy you are, but we do have this JZX 100 Mark II, baby. This is all you. You earned it, man. So again, if you're mad you didn't win anything or get anything, you don't interact, you don't make yourself known, I have no clue who you are. Remember that. Nobody online owes you anything. But these fools right here, Kennedy, Edward, you guys deserve it. J-Lou, you're up there. I mean, you interact a lot, way more than I do on your channel, so I want to give you a shout out. And I will have something for you coming up soon. I ain't forget about you, but I just want to make sure I get you something maybe wave related. I don't know if you're into cars, let me know. Hit me in the inbox. I'll get you something, man. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to work on that video of my wife and I going to the Japanese tea garden with our daughter. And then from there, I have some car content sort of planned. Let's just help get this motivation spread around. I can get off my rear end and make this happen. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Peace.